time to spill the tea with Spicy V. Welcome to Spill the Tea with Spicy V. Today, we are here with Corey Lay from The Challenge, from 12 Days to Christmas, from the gym, and from the bar pool you saw us jump in Texas.
That was iconic, by the way. Like, how the heck was there a pool and a bar, and then you and I just jumped into it like crazy people?
Like, no second thoughts, just
no,
right in
I was
the
like,
pool.
take my clothes off, let's jump in. Like, literally no regrets.
We'll
I was
leave it
cold
to
the rest
Elena.
of the night.
Like, literally, she would bring us to somewhere.
Of course she would. We love Elena. I want to go back and hang out with her again.
Let's go. You're not going without me. Like,
okay, let's go. Let's plan it this summer.
Go. Yeah, because she knows what's up. She knows how to have a good time, and she proved it that night. Like,
for sure.
And we had her back. Oh my gosh. So, Corey, you were on The Challenge. We obviously have to get into that. One of my favorite shows. What is it like getting called into the layer? Like, is it just...
So I was called down there 3 times, as we all know. I only had to compete twice, and I won one, lost the second one. But when you hear your name, it's just like, is this over for me? Like, that's the first thought. And I'm just like, what can I do to stay? Because I grew up on The Challenge. I've loved The Challenge forever. And being there was such a full 360 moment for me. And I didn't want my time to end. So like, literally your heart just stops and you start to think of, what can I do to stay? Like, I cannot go home. And the first time I did it, the second time, not so much. Yeah, they got rid of me really quick, but it is what it is.
They knew they had to. Look at those muscles.
Right, I was ready.
Who would have been your final 2, your ideal final 2, if you got to choose?
Yeah, I have to say, so I went in, I love Tori a lot. And that's why when I won the first elimination, I chose Tori. And then I felt salty afterwards that she got taken from me. And then she put me down to the lair for my second time. So like, I had some like unresolved feelings with her, but like, I actually just hung out with her for her birthday.
Yes,
and so
saw Miami.
Yeah, it was so fun. My first time in Miami.
Like, did you purposely go to Miami a week after I came home from Miami? Like, was that planned?
No. Oh, I should have come a week earlier and just stayed the whole time. We could have like shut it down.
Miami wouldn't have been ready.
It would not have been ready.
So you forgave Tori. She put you down the lair. You forgave her. You've been partying with her.
Yeah, and so I really love her as a competitor. She gets a lot of random hate online, which is weird.
I love her.
But like, I would have loved to have won with her, split that money, have her get her first win after like being on the show for so long. Like, that was my vision, is I want to be Tori's partner. I want to get to the end with her, and I want to win with her. It didn't happen. And she almost won, though. She got second place. So she still did the damn thing. Good for Tori. And, if there's a next time, I'm sure there will be at some point. I hope she can win and she gets it, because she really deserves it.
Okay, I have to ask, are there more doors or more wheels?
Oh, my God. I just put this on my Instagram. Oh, my God. Okay. So when I posted it, I said doors because I think of the office buildings like in New York City, right? There's probably 10,000 doors in a building, and even like Tokyo, Dubai, like all these places with all these buildings. But I think I've been convinced that there's more wheels, because like toys and like, what about places where there's not large buildings? There's still wheels, because like wheelbarrows and like bicycles and like all these things. So I thought it was doors, but I've converted to now believing that it's wheels.
So who's your celebrity crush? We all have one.
Oh my God. Okay, I have a couple. So Michael B. Jordan, beautiful man, amazing body, great smile. Oh my, like, yes, please. Ronaldo, the soccer player, he's also up there.
Okay,
I love a pretty boy with a nice smile, and he's like very clean cut. He's also kind of a douchebag, and I kind of like douchebags. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I like really dumb douchebaggy guys, and like I can just be like the arm candy or something. Yes. So Ronaldo, Michael B. Jordan, like, we can be in a throuple. I'd be fine with that too. Like, let's make this happen at some point.
Speaking of nice smiles and nice bodies, let's talk about yours.
Oh my gosh.
What kind of fitness journey have you been on? Like, I have been watching, and whoa.
Yeah, well, thank you. So last time you saw me, I was still like, not really, like, I was working out, but I was like drinking way too much and eating way too much and all that stuff. And like going into this year, 2022, I want to become the best version of myself this year, because during COVID, I feel like I fell off a little bit, especially when I went on the challenge. I was probably I don't know, 10 or 15 pounds heavier than I wanted to be. Obviously, like I'm very much into body positivity. So like, I don't like to think negative thoughts of me, but I did feel just heavier than I wanted to feel. And so this year, you know, my first drink wasn't until like the end of February. So I didn't drink all through January, most of February. I've been working out some days twice a day. I started doing yoga. And so like, I'm focused now on becoming the best version of Corey Lay. I turned 32 this year. Like, I just want to like, I want my 30s to be better than my 20s. And so far it has been.
What are your thoughts on OnlyFans? Do you have one? Do you want one? Would you get one?
So I don't have one. Well, I guess I have one as like a user, because I'm not going to lie. I'll pay and subscribe to people. Like if you're really hot and you have an OnlyFans, like,
yes,
you know, give me the content that I want.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if I will have one because I don't know. I feel like I don't even hook up that much anymore. Like in my younger days, right? I used to do whatever I wanted.
Oh yeah.
But now I feel like if I give my body to someone, like I want it to be worth something. I want it to mean something. And not to say that you can't have an OnlyFans and still like control your, you know, be respectful for your body. But for me, it's like, if you're seeing me in that state, I want it to mean something. So I don't know. As of right now, no OnlyFans goals for me, but nothing against it. Get your money. I'm a happy subscriber to many people. So I love it. I love that people are able to make money with their bodies however they want. So we love OnlyFans.
Handcuffs in the bedroom, love or hate it?
Love.
Love, yes. Okay.
I will not say whether I'm the one being handcuffed or handcuffing, because that is for me. And I mean, I'm single. That's for me and no one else to know, I guess. Yes. But we love consensual handcuffs are incredible. We love it.
Who did you least like on your season of the challenge?
Oh my God. Okay. I was gonna take a sip. But I liked Amanda on the season with me, but her antics after, dislike her.
Got it.
No respect. She bullied my friend Michelle, and Michelle's the sweetest, most amazing girl ever from Survivor, and she doesn't deserve any hate whatsoever. Amanda decided to make her public enemy #1 and harass her. So I don't like her anymore.
Fair
Simple
enough.
as that.
Good answer. Thanks for not sipping the tea and answering.
Yeah, I was going to, but you know.
Yo, like, I love that you didn't.
It is what it is. Her and I, whatever. It's no secret that I don't like her. And honestly, it's not that I don't like her, but like, she just like, be a good person. That's all that I want.
Where do you shop, boy? Quit playing.
So, you know, my thing is, I go to a lot of secondhand vintage shops because I like buying things like, you know, I love H&M and stuff, like they're fine, Zara's fine, but you buy a shirt, you go to the club, 10 other guys have the exact same shirt because it's just mass produced. So I will literally just go to vintage shops all the time, all over Seattle. When I'm in LA, I go to LA. But even then on Instagram, so a lot of the ads I get are just for random clothing companies that like you've never heard of. But if I like something that I see on Instagram, I'll just buy it because I know that like no one else is going to have it. No.
I do want to ask though, if you think that KC and CT were the deserving winners of your season. Like, do you leave feeling good about that?
Yeah. I think that they're both, you know, CT. So coming into the season, like I knew the strongest, like one of the strongest men was going to be CT and one of the strongest women was going to be Casey. And like, I think it's really weird that no one that was there put CT or Casey down into the lair to try to get rid of them because they're the obvious winners or one of the obvious winners.
Yeah.
So, but I do think they deserve it. Like they fought their asses off, you know. Casey having to go into Nani and send her home was heartbreaking to watch. Like that was the second day of the final. Like to see people that are in love in a relationship, like have to wrestle each other. Like I was literally crying, but yeah, no, they deserve it. You know, CT's amazing. He's way nicer than you would ever think. Casey was nothing but friendly to me the entire time. They deserve it. Like I know I said earlier I wanted Tori to win, but like honestly, between them, like the top 4, like Kyle also came in second place. Like those 4 people, if any of them won, it would have been well deserved and amazing because they're all so good at what they do, and it just inspires me to like to go harder. CT's won 2 in a row now, and I'm like, that is awesome. Like I want to do that one day. Yeah,
well, hopefully you will.
I hope so.
Yes, I am ready to see you back on the screen. Let me tell you.
Me too.
So yeah, positive vibes, always sending those out. Yes. Oh my gosh. So have you ever been to Toronto? Have you been to Toronto?
No, actually, that's a lie. I've been to Toronto once to hang out with a guy that I met in LA once. I was there for a weekend and we didn't do anything except like hang out in his apartment and go to the gym. And I went ice skating at some random place, but I didn't like get to see the city very much.
Okay.
I need to go.
Yeah, 2022, we got Texas,
We got Miami,
and we're going to finish it off into Toronto, baby.
Let's go. We got a whole year planned out. I'm here for it.
I saw you post it today.
Oh.
Video game producer.
Oh, yeah.
What's all that about? You did.
So I just as we're filming this, like today was my last day working as a video game producer. So, I didn't post about it much online because I like to keep those two worlds separate. I didn't want, like, some people get trolly online. I didn't want trolls to know that I worked at Pokemon. I made Pokemon games because that could just lit. Yeah, honestly, dream come true. Loved working there. I actually worked in the game industry for 10 years.
Okay, Corey, thank you so much for coming on my show. I feel
my cat
some
just came
personal questions, some funny questions, all sorts of questions. But now it's your turn. I have to ask, do you have a spicy question for me?
I don't know how spicy it is, but would you do the challenge?
Oh my God, yes, of course, yes. Like, I was the happiest on TV. I do the most. I think I'm a strong woman. I am vocal. I think I would do very well. So hell yeah.
Okay, so challenge gods, if you're out there listening, Spicy V, let's get her on.
Literally, everyone do your thing, do your thing. And thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It was a blast.
Click that subscribe button for more spice.